Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to rappers who never feared Jay-Z. Rappers that never feared Jay-Z. Off rip, DMX, RP to DMX. Everybody know DMX used to. He was ruthless against Jay-Z. And Jay-Z knew it too. Another person, Pac, for sure. Pac ain't fearing no fucking Jay-Z. Jay-Z is beneath that nigga. You got goddamn, who else? There's a lot of niggas that did not fear Jay-Z, including Nas. Nobody feared Jay-Z. Jay-Z is not a fearful person. Jay-Z only fears people. Jay-Z only fears people who don't who not in them streets. That's the only type of people that fear Jay-Z. Okay, people that's not in them streets, people that's not about that life, people that ain't trying to get, ain't trying to have them booty goons come after them. That's the people that fear Jay-Z. Other than that, real niggas that be out there in the streets, ain't nobody fear Jay-Z. Everybody know Jay-Z from around the way. A lot of rappers have said they know Jay-Z from around the way. A lot of people say they remember that nigga when he was in high school. They say, yeah, he got money on him. He always kept himself clean. He always had the fresh gear on, but nobody ever said they feared him. Ever. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right into it.
Why do lots of rappers fear Jay-Z? What would make someone as fearless as Kanye accuse Jay-Z of having lots of killers?
Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head.
But you got hurt because you did cool by your head. You gave him 20 million without blinking.
That concept that you gave me, that he gave me the money, that's what frustrated me.
Kanye West and Jay-Z, two of the biggest names in rap music, started as an unstoppable.
Okay, you gave him 20 million, but you never gave him his masters though. That's the part that still irks me to this day. You gave Kanye money, but you would give that man 20 million, but you would never give that man his masters though. Something that he worked hard for. All those beats, all that music to help your label, your imprint. He chose you over Dame. And Dame is the one that gave him the chance. But he chose you over Dame. Loyalty don't count for shit. That's why I say, man, y'all can't be fucking with this nigga Jay-Z like that, bro. This nigga's a fucking snake in the grass. This nigga is not him, bro. This nigga is an evil, vile person, bro. Evil, vile person, bro. Has no love and no loyalty to anybody but himself and his money. And I hate that so much. I wish people would stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe when it comes to Jay-Z. Y'all only love this nigga because he Beyonce wife. I mean Beyonce damn near Beyonce wife, but because Beyonce his wife. That's the only reason why people love this nigga, bro. Because Beyonce his wife. If Beyonce wasn't his wife, this nigga would be getting dragged under the mud with Diddy right now. Dead ass, bro. Beyonce is the only thing holding this man up right now. Because everybody is in agreement. This nigga is a piece of shit. The shit he's done to artists over the years, he's always used his influence on younger artists, and then he fucked them over. I feel sorry for these generations coming up, because if he want to step back into the game and he want to manipulate the masses and stuff like that, he gonna do it. Big Lips is gonna do it. That's why you gotta be aware of this nigga, bro. If I was ever in the rap game, man, fuck that nigga, bro. I wouldn't even let that nigga get anywhere close to me. Even if it's Beyonce trying to collab with me, I wouldn't dare let this nigga anywhere near me, bro. Like I tell Beyonce, I work with you, but I can only work with you from a distance. I can't really work with you in person, baby. Cause you got that big lip bastard around you. I can't do it.
Unstoppable team. Until things went horribly wrong. It all began in 2001 when Kanye, already making waves as a beat-making genius, produced a track for Beanie Sigel. The track was so good it caught the attention of Damon Dash and Jay-Z. Without hesitation, they brought Kanye on board to work on The Blueprint, making the start of a mentor-mentee relationship that defined an era. Kanye reflected on his admiration for Jay-Z on his song Big Brother.
I idol in my eyes, God of the game, #1 young hope, also my big brother.
By the time they teamed up for Watch the Throne in 2011, it was clear these two were a force to be reckoned with. The album was a massive success, selling 436,000 copies in its first week. It was the peak of their partnership, but behind the scenes, cracks were starting to show. During Watch the Throne's production, there were reports of the two engaging in very heated arguments over the album's direction.
You know, it's always been a big brother thing and a respect thing, and it's always a good experience. He's going to challenge everything because he's really just trying to test it and poke holes to make sure that it stands up.
Yeah.
Stands up to the prodding. Stands up to the test.
The cracks became more visible in 2016 when Jay-Z and Beyonce skipped Kanye's wedding. Kanye wasn't exactly thrilled and was hurt by their absence.
I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they was going through some things, but if it's family, you're not gonna miss a wedding.
Later that year, Kanye's ex-wife was robbed at gunpoint in Paris while Kanye was in New York. Support poured in from many, but Jay-Z's silence about the matter spoke volumes to Kanye.
Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me.
Their relationship had its ups and downs, but in 2019, the two finally reunited at Diddy's 50th birthday party, putting years of on and off tension behind them. One thing was clear though, Kanye was never afraid to stand his ground with Jay-Z. Over the years, a handful of fearless rappers have stepped up, showing they're not afraid to stand up to Jay-Z, no matter how big his name is. From Nas standing up to him on Ether,
Jay-Z, you been on my nigga, you love my style.
to 50 Cent,
Overrated?
Yeah.
Jay-Z, he would say he was overrated.
and even Tupac.
I'm a bad boy killer. Jay-Z got to.
Looking
These
up above
clashes
deep,
served
nigga, when
as
I find you.
reminders that even Jay-Z isn't untouchable. In this video, we'll explore the rappers who never feared Jay-Z, breaking down the moments where they stood their ground and made their mark.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team.
Drake and Jay-Z have always had a solid relationship. Drake once spoke about how much Jay-Z inspires him, calling him both a mentor and a great supporter.
He's definitely one of my favorite rappers and like one of my favorite people, period. He's just like an incredible mentor to me and gives me great guidance and is very, very supportive.
But as with any two great competitors, tension eventually crept in. Their rivalry kicked off in February 2014 when Drake poked fun at Jay-Z's frequent art references in his lyrics. It's like Hove can't drop bars these days without at least 4 art references. I would love to collect at some point, but I think the whole rap art world thing is getting kind of corny. Jay-Z didn't take it too seriously, replying with a friendly tone.
Sorry, Mr. Drizzy, for so much y'all talk. Silly me rapping about shit that I really bought.
But from then on, the two of them kept sending subtle jabs at each other.
I used to wanna be on Rockefeller, then I turned into Jay.
Niggas always asking me the key. Till you own your own, you can't be free. Till you own your own, you can't be me. How we still slaves in 2016.
You ain't on it right away, you had to wait on niggas. Man, I'm only 29, had some patience with us.
Despite their lyrical beef, Drake has always maintained respect for Jay-Z.
I've expressed my admiration and respect for Jay countless times. That'll never change. Sometimes we just fall on opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to the rap world.
Strangely, the duo collaborated on Drake's Scorpion album and even posed for photos together, making fans believe the feud was over. However, rumors persist, like the one about Jay-Z possibly helping Kendrick Lamar by backing him for the Super Bowl halftime show. Despite all this, Drake has been able to make it clear that although he admires Jay-Z, he's not one to shy away from holding his ground. Lil Wayne started out as a huge fan of Jay-Z. Back when Wayne was rising in the game, Jay-Z was already a legend, setting the bar high for upcoming rappers. Wayne even gave him a shout-out in his 2004 track, Bring It Back, hinting at Jay's influence during his retirement.
The best rapper alive since the best rapper retired.
He didn't name drop Jay-Z, but it was clear who he was talking about. Things took a turn in 2009 when Lil Wayne, briefly a free agent, found himself at the center of a label tug-of-war. He'd been signed to Cash Money Records under his mentor Birdman, but was exploring other options. Jay-Z's Roc Nation was interested in signing Wayne. The deal didn't happen. Wayne patched things up with Birdman and stayed with Cash Money, but Jay-Z's attempt to recruit him left some bitterness behind. Later that year, MTV crowned Jay-Z the hottest MC in the game, and Birdman wasn't thrilled. He fired shots, claiming Wayne deserved the top spot.
I don't think he's the #1 MC.
Wow, okay.
And no kind of way. Wayne the best, he do the most, and
I don't blame Birdman for feeling that way. I don't think that's never been a problem. I've never had a problem with Birdman bigging up his artists. Like, if there's one good thing you can't say about Birdman, he gonna big up his artists, bro. He gonna always big up his artists. He don't never big up nobody else but his own artists, bro. Like, if it's Drake, Nicki, Wayne, fucking Juvenile, and BG and all them when they was together, you know what I'm saying? Manny Fresh, he said Manny Fresh was the best producer he ever had. And he worked with Pharrell. And you know how that went. But still, though, hey, he gonna stand up for his guys. So that's 100 for real. Like, I give him that. But other than that, Birdman is as a businessman, though, this nigga a slime ball. But as a manager of his artists, though, he gonna hold it down for his artists, even though he a slime ball behind the scenes, but still.
he make the most money.
Yeah.
I don't think no in the business make more money than us.
You know, being lyrical is just a matter of opinion. It's who you like. So, you know, that's his opinion. As far as money, I mean, you know, that's a little more factual. Put it up. If he's that confident, you know, I give him a little glimpse.
On HAM, a track from his and Kanye West's Watch the Throne album, Jay-Z took subtle shots of Birdman, rapping, This put Wayne in a tough spot. Defending Birdman, he clipped back at Jay with this line.
I got your baby money, kidnap your get that how much you love your lady money.
This surely escalated things. This line took the beef past subtle jabs and directly targeted Jay-Z and Beyonce. Then, at a pre-Grammy party in 2012, Wayne delivered a freestyle where he dissed Jay-Z and Kanye's Watch the Throne.
I asked her what she want to watch. She said, surely not the throne.
Jay-Z fired back in 2014 on La Familia, wishing him good luck, but also...
Bro, this album came out in 2013, bro. What is you talking about? That Holy Grail album came out in 2013, bro. Literally came out my last week of high school, bro. My last week of me being a high schooler, bro. Like, no, not the last week, but like the last month. The last month of me being a senior in high school, bro, was when this album came out, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Y'all gotta get factual with this, man.
Sounding a fierce warning.
Niggas wanna kidnap white feet. Good luck with that, bro.
Wayne didn't respond.
This shit was trash. I love that album. It's trash, bro. Why did he make that album? Why does he keep ruining it? He really ruined his legacy after Blackout, bro.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
With the same intensity, and over the years, the two largely stayed in their own lanes. But in 2024, tensions resurfaced when Kendrick Lamar was chosen for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Boo-hoo.
Wayne publicly expressed his disappointment at being overlooked, and fans speculated that Jay-Z, who has influence...
Boo-hoo, nigga. Go sit down somewhere. Nobody want to see you perform at the halftime show. Nobody want to hear you messing up your lyrics and shit. Don't nobody want to see you reading from a teleprompter. Don't nobody want to see you being damn near high and shit and not fully prepared. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Your only saving grace is if the Hot Boys come out. That's your only saving grace. Is if the Hot Boys come out or if Nicki and Drake come out, but not right now. I don't think people want to see Drake. So yeah, you can stay over there, Wayne. You can stay over there. Boo hoo, nigga. Go cry in the corner, bro. Shut up.
Over the show's lineup may have snubbed Wayne because of their rocky past.
About your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen.
Today, the close bond between Fat Joe and Jay-Z would have been considered impossible years ago. Their feud was one of the biggest the New York rap scene had ever witnessed. It all began in 2004 on the basketball court during the legendary tournaments at Harlem's Rucker Park, where hip-hop artists and basketball stars clashed for glory.
These shits was legendary, dog. I had like all the DVDs to these shits, bro. These shits is legendary, bro. I think we might, if I can, I know they on YouTube, but if they don't get blocked, that may be our Black Independent Hood Film of the Week. If it's uploadable. If it's not uploadable, then fuck it. But them motherfuckers is legendary, bro. Them basketball games, bro, is legendary, bro.
Jay-Z brought his all-star lineup to Harlem to dethrone two-time champion Fat Joe.
Fat Joe and the Terror Squad. When he first came, I said, oh my God, I know he's not trying to come in my zone, in my area. Boys in the building!
The tension peaked when Fat Joe's team was set to face off against Jay-Z's. But on game day, Jay-Z's team never showed up due to scheduling conflicts, handing Joe's team an automatic win.
Then you take the biggest record of your career, lean back, and you take a shot at Jay-Z for losing.
Keep telling me to speak about the Ruckers. My team didn't have to play to win the championship.
And I remember riding in the elevator in Madison Square Garden with Jay-Z, and he ain't say nothing to me. That's when I knew it was bad.
The two of them kept throwing jabs at each other in songs. While Jay-Z seemed unfazed, Fat Joe admitted the beef cost him financially.
You know, rap beef up a lot of my money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you mess with 50 Cent, if you mess with Jay-Z, people don't know we had subliminal rap beef with Jay-Z. So if you mess with Jay-Z, you can't give me no money because you got to be loyal to Jay-Z. You got to be loyal to 50 Cent.
That's the Reebok deal.
That's the Reebok deal
that you had in play.
Oh, they shut me down with that one. Wow.
After years of tension, the two finally squashed their beef in 2016, posing for a photo together at Beyoncé's Formation Tour. Jay-Z even featured on Fat Joe's hit song All the Way Up with Remy Ma.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a two-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
That was better just getting Drake on the remix.
By 2017, Fat Joe had signed with Roc Nation, marking a new chapter in their relationship. Cam'ron, born and raised in Harlem, is a legendary rapper and founding member of Dipset, known for their flashy style and catchy beats. He's one of the key players who shaped the New York hip-hop scene as we know it. In 2001, his career took a sharp turn when he joined Rockefeller Records, but not without some drama along the way. Before signing with Rockefeller, Cam'ron was with Epic Records. Things were going okay, but he felt the label wasn't putting enough effort into promoting his music or giving his albums the love they deserved. Frustrated, he reached out to Dame Dash, and soon after, he landed a deal with Rockefeller. But there was already some tension between Cam'ron and Jay-Z before he even signed the dotted line. It all started over a beat from Kanye West. Cam'ron bought the beat, wrote a song to it that same night, and thought it was his. However, Kanye turned around and gave the same beat to Jay-Z. Imagine Cam'ron's shock when he heard Jay perform H to the Izzo at the 2001 BET Awards using his beat.
that's something that you have to take up with Kanye, because that was Kanye that was a bad move on Kanye part. That was a snake move on Kanye part. So that would be something I would really take up with Kanye more than Jay-Z. Because he gave Jay-Z the beat, basically. And said, nah, you rap over. If you hurry up, you can beat Cameron to the punch. So that's something I'll take up with Kanye. That's something that me and Kanye going to have to discuss behind the scenes. I can't really be mad at Jay because he probably didn't know.
I was mad at Kanye for a long time till I got the Rockefeller, man. Before I got the Rockefeller, he can play beats for me. When I had my deal at Epic, and he played this beat for me, and I'm like, oh, nah, I want that one. I want that. I wrote the song that night, did the song. I said, cool, we gonna work the paperwork out and get this together. 2 weeks later, maybe a week later, I hear H to the is O, V to the is A. Yo, is this the beat you just told me I could have after we wrote in the studio that night? He gave it to Hov, and I was pissed.
Despite this, Cameron joined Rockefeller, and for a while, it seemed like things were fine. But in 2003, more tensions arose. Petey Crack, another artist of the label, recorded a track with Cameron and played it in the studio. When Jay-Z walked in and heard the song, he told the engineer to delete Cameron's verse on the spot.
Jay-Z stopped the record.
Stopped the record and told him to delete that. He's like, yo, take this. He's like, yo, take that off, man.
Cameron kept it in. When it was his turn, he erased Jay-Z's verse from the remix of his hit song, Oh Boy.
So I listened to it and I was like, erase that. You see, did me, so I was like, I erased it.
That's fair.
The beef reached its peak when...
No, that's fair. That's fair. You gonna take me off a song because for whatever reason, and not even really explain it to me, you just gonna take me off the song. All right, cool. I'm gonna take you off my song. Fuck you, mean? I can do that too, nigga. I'm just as petty as you, nigga. What you wanted to do? Cameron was really out here living that Rico life, for real.
Dame Dash told Cameron he could be vice president of Rockefeller without telling Jay-Z. Cameron wasted no time. He called a press conference and announced himself as VP. Jay-Z was not amused, and this marked the beginning of the label's downfall.
It was a conversation. There was never no paperwork. Show me some paperwork where it says he was the vice president. It was a conversation, and Cam made a premature announcement. That's what happened. It never happened.
When Dame Dash was asked about why he didn't talk to Jay-Z, he said,
Before I did it, we tried to call him. You don't wait for Jay to give that's not the way the business ran. As long as it didn't have anything to do with money, he didn't give a fuck. It had nothing to do with no money. So why would I call him on vacation? He wasn't taking my calls anyway.
Cameron and Jay-Z didn't speak until 2019, when Jay brought Cam out during a show, signaling that the long-standing feud was finally over.
RP DMX.
In 1995, producer Irv Gotti had a big idea: bring together three rising rap stars, DMX, Ja Rule, and Jay-Z, into a supergroup called Murder Inc. He wanted them to dominate the rap game, like the Beatles of hip-hop. But the group didn't last long. By 2000, their egos and competitive nature caused them to split. Jay-Z once said about DMX,
he was so competitive with me. I never met a human being more competitive with me, like ever, not even my big brother. Like, no one.
They still got along with each other, though. But that was until Nas claimed in an interview said that Jay-Z dismissed Tupac and DMX as not being true lyricists. DMX fired back, taking aim at Jay-Z's self-proclaimed King of New York title.
I only gave you the crown so I could shoot it off your head.
The beef continued when Jay-Z became the president and CEO of Def Jam,
and did him dirty.
DMX was signed to the label. This gave Jay-Z power over DMX's career, and he didn't hesitate to use it. DMX had prepared his sixth album, Year of the Dog, again, and Jay-Z wasn't supportive of the project and started stalling its release.
What you mean you don't know? How do you listen to a whole album, pick a single, shoot a video, then don't know? Okay, I see what's really good. You're trying to eliminate the competition. You know, because at first you retire, you know, then get me off the label, now you're back rapping again.
Yeah, it was that. Eliminate DMX, let Kanye take care of Let Kanye take care of 50. I'm back in the fold, baby. It's The Rock. It's your boy. It's your boy. Nah, nigga. That shit was trash, nigga. Shit was still trash, nigga. This nigga did this whole fucking play, and that shit was trash.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Try.
That shit was hot garbage, hot doo-doo juice, nigga. Shit was triple plastic, my nigga. Fuck out of here, dog. That weak ass shit.
Even years later, DMX didn't shy away from the idea of facing Jay-Z head on.
I don't know what it's gonna do. And I'm not really worried about what it's gonna do. But I know people would love to see that. Put it like this: I ain't never lost a battle. I'm a battle rapper.
If DMX was ever intimidated by anyone, it's clear that Jay-Z was never on that list.
I believe I can fly.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Oh Lord. What other get? No.
In the early 2000s, hip-hop was evolving. Rappers started teaming up more often with R&B singers, blending rap's edge with smoother melodic vibes. This shift made the genre more appealing to a broader audience. Jay-Z and R. Kelly decided to jump on the trend, but wanted to stand out. Instead of releasing a single or two, they went big.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Try.
Probably like a couple good songs on there. The rest of that album is hot ass, hot doo-doo juice. That shit is 2 packs of ass, bruh.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Don't get me started on the second album. That second album was 10 times worse than this one. At least with this one, you had the best of both worlds. Oh! That was it. After that, it was like a couple more songs, and then after that, it's like, it's just like,
ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Brother, ugh. Turn that bullshit off, man.
And dropped a full album together. The album sold 223,000 copies in its first week. Not bad, but far from a blockbuster hit. Critics and fans felt it didn't really showcase the best of either artist. To boost their collaboration, the duo planned a world tour.
We creative people, so creative people create. You know, just the idea of having a whole album with myself and R. Kelly was just, see how it would come out was just an amazing prospect. So we put it together, man. We started coming up, and here we are.
But the hype took a hit. R. Kelly faced legal troubles.
On Wednesday, a shocking development. Police arrested a popular singer on child pornography charges.
The lawsuit delayed the tour, which didn't start until 2004.
Big boy drop. We be the only big boys that the big boy watch. Go get him, Kel.
When the tour finally started, things went downhill fast. Reports of R. Kelly's erratic behavior flooded in. He showed up late, left concerts unfinished, and caused chaos. At the second show, R. Kelly arrived 2 hours late and left early, forcing Jay-Z to carry on solo. Frustrations boiled over when R. Kelly allegedly assaulted a staff member during another performance. The breaking point came at Madison Square Garden. During the show, R. Kelly stopped mid-performance, claiming 2 men in the crowd had pointed guns at him. He dropped the mic and walked off. That was the last straw for Jay-Z's team.
I really tried to hold this thing together. I really tried. I was really patient. I was really freaking patient. I'm telling you, trust me. You know how I go. One monkey don't stop a show, I tell you.
In the middle of the show, he walked off the stage and into the crowd. And I thought it was part of the show. I thought it was a cool trick. I was like, that's pretty cool. I probably try that on my next tour. And then he went to the soundboard, and you know, the sound guy, he didn't know what to do, so he just kept following him with the camera. And then on the big screen is him, and he's arguing with this light guy.
In a moment of frustration, Jay-Z's associate Tyran Smith pepper sprayed R. Kelly backstage. The promoter removed R. Kelly from the tour altogether. R. Kelly didn't take it lightly, as he hit back with a $75 million lawsuit. Though the case dragged on, it was eventually settled out of court. As more serious allegations and criminal charges piled up against R. Kelly, his relationship with Jay-Z dissolved completely. Jay-Z, mindful of his reputation, distanced himself.
Battlefield scars while driven in plus cars, it's like it's a rap star.
Tupac was alive today, Jay-Z would be an afterthought. Jay-Z would have never taken off the way he did. You think Beyonce be with Jay? Now, Beyonce would probably be with some curly, slick hair, light-skinned nigga that's in the R&B game. I guarantee you, bro. Because if Pac was still around, bro, Jay-Z would be irrelevant as fuck.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Jay-Z was a Tupac fan before the beef. They respected each other, but they were just mutual friends of Biggie. But when the conflict between Biggie and Pac began, Jay-Z was still talking to Biggie. And according to Shakur's views, if you are not with him, then you are against him. Initially, Jay-Z was mentioned in Hit 'Em Up.
Oh, yeah. His energy, the mic couldn't match his energy. His energy was so vicious, bro. Like, when your energy is that fucking vicious to the point where you got the high quality studio mic distortion, bro, that's how you know your energy. That's how you know this man energy was on a different level with this fucking song, bro. He really hated these niggas. He was really about to go to war with niggas, bro. Over this shit, bro. Like Pac was really about to go to war with niggas over this shit. That's crazy, bro. That nigga said, "Fuck you, die so, motherfucker. My fofo make sure all y'all kids don't grow. You motherfuckers can't be us or see us." That nigga really hated these niggas, bro. He was ready for war, bro. Shout out to Pac, man. R.I.P. to Pac, man.
However, Outlaws talked Shakur out of doing this, as this was a conflict only between Bad Boy and Death Row. After a while, a feature with Biggie comes out.
Who shot your mob ties like Sinatra? Peruvians tried to do me in. I ain't paid them.
And this, of course, angered Pac. Gene Deal told a story of how Jay-Z didn't want to leave his hotel room to not meet Tupac, who knew where Jay was.
Jay was scared of the motherfucker. Jay wasn't coming out that hotel.
I bet you he was. Jay-Z got too looking up at my feet. Nigga, what up, punch you?
Back at Tupac, but he decided not to release the track after Tupac's tragic death in September 1996.
And it still somehow got released anyway. Knowing Jay-Z track record now, he put that shit out on purpose, bro. He just tested the waters to see if it was something that, you know, people would still want to listen to. The East Coast niggas for sure didn't mind it, but everybody else across the world was like, nigga, we still mourning right now, and you gonna put this shit out, nigga, fuck you. That's why a lot of people don't fuck with Jay-Z right now. A lot of people don't fuck with Jay-Z right now because of that diss record still coming out anyway. Like, nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you still gonna put that out. They gonna be like, nah, I didn't do it. I swear to God, I didn't do it. I promise you. It's your boy. I'm telling you, I'm innocent. I didn't do it. It was an accident. I didn't leak it. Somebody else leaked it. A DJ or something leaked it. Nah, nigga, you put that shit out. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Gonna beat your ass, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Move this man!
but that didn't stop him from performing it on stage.
You know, we made a record about him, and then he died, but Jay still wanted to perform the record. We performed it at the Apollo.
Another interesting moment can be seen in the song Dead or Alive Part 1, where we hear such lines.
Jay-Z, ain't nothing dead or alive playing me. I take beat to the grave, that's how my mama raised me.
Some people claim that this song was recorded a month before Pac's death, and some think the opposite. I can't say for sure, so let me know what you think in the comments section. The tension between 50 Cent and Jay-Z has always been more of a rivalry than a full-blown feud.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is why this nigga out here cheerleading for Drake right now, because of Jay-Z involvement with the Super Bowl, and he's still mad. And I understand him being mad over Jay-Z not wanting him to perform at the Super Bowl, but Eminem was like, if you want me, you gotta put 50 on there. And that probably rubbed him the wrong way. And I know that rubbed 50 the wrong way, because he's expressed his resentment about that, like, bitch ass nigga, why the fuck would you do that to me? And I ain't even got no problems with you, dog. We old now. We out the game. You still got beef with me? All right, fuck you then. And I think that's why he took the side of Drake right now. That's why he on the side of Drake right now, because he's still throwing shots. It's his way of getting back at Jay-Z. But let's be real, bro. 50, you on the wrong side right now, bro. I think you need to leave Drake alone. You know that ain't hip hop. You know that. But then again, 50 is kind of a contradictory person. Very contradictory. Very hypocritical at times. Like, let's be real. He said all that shit about Ja and ended up doing everything that he said Ja was doing was trash. That nigga singing. That nigga singing on his records. Why he singing on his records? Next thing you know, if I was your best friend, I want you around me all the time. I want you around me all the time. I was your best friend, and you'll promise you'll be there. You say he's just a friend. Now, girl, let's not pretend. Then you got fucking, I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick a lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit that spot. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. This nigga's very hypocritical, bro. This nigga's very hypocritical. That's why he's on the side of Drake right now. He's only on the side of Drake just to get back at Jay-Z, bro. He's that petty. That he'll take the loser side, the nigga that clearly lost, the nigga that everybody talking about. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. He will literally take this nigga's side just because he got beef with another nigga that's promoting the other guy. All right. That's what you want to do. I mean, that's it's your career. It's your rap credibility at this point, my brother. Because Drake has clearly ruined all his. So if you want to ruin your legacy as well, then go right ahead.
Both are big names in hip-hop with strong personalities, and their clashes stem from competition and their place at the top of the industry. It all started in 1999 when 50 Cent dropped his debut single, How to Rob. The song took aim at many big names in the music world, including Jay-Z. In it, 50 fantasized about robbing industry leaders and threw shade at Jay's success.
What Jigga just sold, like 4 milli, got something to live for. Don't wanna putting 4 through that Bentley coupe dope.
Jay-Z could have ignored it. After all, 50 Cent wasn't even signed yet. But he didn't. Instead, he clapped back with a line during a live freestyle.
What the fuck is 50 Cent?
And just like that, the rivalry was born. However, their back and forth paused when 50 Cent was shot in 2000. It wasn't until years later that things picked up again. In 2003, while Jay dropped his retirement album, The Black Album, and focused on being the president of Def Jam, 50 Cent was busy becoming the face of hip-hop. His debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying, shook the rap world, debuting at #1 on the Billboard charts and selling 872,000 copies in its first week.
God damn!
Feeling on top of the world, 50 started calling Jay-Z out. On the Shade 45 radio show, he even suggested that Jay quit music because he couldn't compete. You gotta say, where was Jay from 2003 to 2006? I sold 23 million records between 2003 and 2006. He stopped making music and said, I'm gonna go be the president of a record company. Like I quit.
Who is the most overrated hip-hop star of all time?
Overrated?
Yeah.
I mean, Jay-Z, he would say he was overrated.
Jay-Z mostly stayed quiet, but he didn't shy away from throwing subtle jabs. Remember the 2009 MTV VMAs?
No, we gotta go back to the Kanye versus 50 Cent beat, 50 Cent album sales battle. Because that's where 50, because you gotta think about it. 50 retired. He realized that the landscape of rap, he couldn't compete. Once he thought that he could still at least be the savior of the East Coast at bare minimum. I could still be the savior of the East Coast, and this nigga 50 Cent come out of nowhere, and all this all this stuff started happening. At that point, Jay-Z knew, like, you know what? I think it's best for me to retire. I'm gonna drop this album. It's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be a banger. I'm gonna go out on top, and I'm gonna stay away. Because he realized the South was taking over. He realized it. He knew it. The South was taking over. Why you think he signed the niggas like Rick Ross and Young Jeezy to Def Jam? He knew the South was taking over. Then $50 was dominating. He pretty much had the East Coast on lock. But Jay-Z had one card. Jay-Z had one card left that could possibly get him back into the game. And that was Kanye. That was his one last trap card. That's all he had left. And he put all his money into it. And let's be real. Let's be real. Graduation is 10 times 40 times better. 40 times better. Graduation is 40 times better than Curtis was. Let's be real.
$40.
It's 40 times better, bro. Like, Curtis was a good album, but it's not fucking with Graduation, bro. What Kanye did with that album, goated. So let's be real. Let's just be real about that right now. Nobody, niggas from the South, niggas from the East Coast, nobody was gonna touch Kanye when he dropped Graduation, bro. Kanye had that, bro. But that was the last ace in the hole. And even though that album was gonna be good and it was gonna sell regardless, Jay-Z pulling shady tactics behind the scenes to try to destroy 50 Cent career, that's not cool, bro. All the shady tactics talk about, so no, you can't pull up with Eminem and Dr. Dre, but then he pull out with Kanye though. That's not fair. That's not fair game. That's bullshit.
When asked if Kanye would have interrupted 50 Cent the same way he interrupted Taylor Swift, Jay-Z replied,
I think he would have done that if that was 50 Cent. No one's scared of 50 Cent.
Well, you know what I mean.
I want everyone to be clear. No one's scared of 50 Cent.
When he's saying he's not afraid of 50 Cent, why would you have to make that clear when no one's ever asked me if I'm afraid of Jay-Z?
Then, at the 2009 AMAs, Jay-Z seemed to take another shot at 50 with his famous line,
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
but 50 wasn't buying it.
Now, everybody was saying Jay-Z was taking a shot at you.
And I didn't take it that way, because if we looked at all of the numbers, you see I did his career in 4 years.
I heard you say that before.
Years. In 4 years. So you can't, I wouldn't say that. I mean, the largest selling album he's had internationally sold 430,000 copies. I sold 5 million twice. So when we leave here, you know who's who.
Now he's taking shots at Jay-Z over.
Well, but he ain't where's the lie? Where's the lie? Hey, I always say, if you ain't got no diamond albums, you can't. Can we really say you a great artist? This man ain't got no diamonds. This man ain't got no diamonds in his catalog whatsoever. I think the most he got right now is probably like 5 times platinum. I think that's for the Blueprint. I think it's 5 times platinum for the Blueprint. I think it's 2 times platinum for fucking Reasonable Doubt, and the rest of his albums are either just cracking platinum or still at gold status to this day. Now, I mean, if he was on the Diddy side of things, he would have some diamonds. You know, if he was, you know, a record label owner, which he wasn't. Well, he kind of was, but still, even with Kanye, still like no diamonds yet. So can't claim somebody else's diamonds. Well, Diddy probably can because he the owner of the label, so it is what it is. But for Jay, I don't think when you the artist and when you an artist yourself, I don't think you could claim somebody else's diamonds. That's just me though, personally.
For Diddy, for example, on Instagram, he pinned this hilarious.
Why y'all keep showing this, bro? Why? Oh god. No, I don't. Why? Why do y'all keep showing this, bro? Why do y'all keep showing this, bro? I don't want to see this picture, bro. What is this? Who took this picture, bro? I don't want to, bro. Stop showing this goddamn picture to me, bro.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Hilarious pic and captioned it, "Jay in hibernation. He ain't coming outside till this shit'll blow over. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. LOL. I'm all you got. I'm outside."
When's the last time y'all spoke? Yeah, have spoke.
Jay?
You and Jay.
Oh, it's been a while. Because our businesses really, they don't cross paths. We're not after the same thing. Like when they're doing something else with, the, you know, Rock Nation and stuff like that. And we pick different things, right?
Jail clips inserted. A baby's being born. Same time a man is murdered. The beginning and end.
Now let's dive into one of the most legendary beefs in hip-hop history. Nas versus Jay-Z. This wasn't just about two rappers. It was a battle for the crown, the title of the greatest. And if there's one thing Jay-Z has always been serious about, it's protecting his spot at the top. When Biggie Smalls, the King of New York, was tragically killed in 1997, the throne was up for grabs. And the two biggest contenders were Jay-Z and Nas. Both believed they were destined to rule the rap game. And their clash sparked one of the wildest beefs the industry has ever seen. The drama started before Jay-Z even dropped his debut album, Reasonable Doubt. Nas was supposed to be featured on the album, but never showed up for the recording session. Still, he made an appearance indirectly when Jay's producer sampled Nas's line from The World Is Yours for Dead Presidents 2. Then came Nas's second album, It Was Written, which dropped just a month after Reasonable Doubt. On the track, The Message, Nas took what seemed like a shot at Jay, rapping,
Terror spinning on millenniums. 20 G bets, I'm winning them. Threats, I'm sending them. Lex with TV sets the minimum.
It was a reference to the Lexus that Jay-Z was always driving around. With the line, Nas wasn't really a diss, but just a way to show everyone he was on a different level, and that driving a Lexus was the bare minimum. By March 1997, things really heated up. Biggie's death left a massive void, and Jay-Z made it clear he was stepping up on his track, The City Is Mine. On the track, The City Is Mine, Jay showed love to Biggie, but also made it clear he was taking over.
What the deal, Playboy? Just rest your soul. I'll be holding it down, yo. Still love the dough.
Nas wasn't having it. On We Will Survive, he accused Jay of exploiting Biggie's legacy.
Now that you're gone and these is wrong, using your name in vain, and they claim to be New York's king.
At Hot 97's Summer Jam, Jay dropped a freestyle where he sends shots to Nas and his crew.
Thought Summer Jam was starring you, it was starring me. Even in my absence, my presence is felt. I gotta tell you, I'm the king, dog, if nothing else.
Nas fired back with the Stillmatic freestyle, questioning his credibility as the King of New York.
To bring it back up top, remove the fake king of New York.
To which Jay-Z replied with Takeover, a diss that was so savage it made people think Nas's career might be over for good. He didn't hold back, calling Nas garbage and accusing him of falling off from being a top-tier rapper to barely being mentioned.
Had a spark when you started, but now you're just garbage. Fell from top 10 to not mention at all.
Jay also mocked Nas's output, pointing out that in 10 years, he'd only released 4 albums, and according to Jay, only one, Illmatic, was worth remembering. After Takeover dropped, everyone thought it was over for Nas, but nobody was ready for what happened next. Nas came back with Ether, a diss that will become the gold standard for all beef tracks.
You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style.
That's what I'm talking about.
In the song, he also called out Jay for biting other people's styles and dissing Biggie. Ether was so brutal that every diss track has been compared to it since then. Jay tried to hit back with Super Ugly, but it crossed the line. He bragged about
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
That Super Ugly shit was terrible. And on top of that, I think he threw a shot at Allen Iverson too. Fuck this nigga, bro. Don't ever throw a shot at my goats. Fuck you.
About sleeping with Nas's baby mama, Carmen Bryant.
I came in your Bentley backseat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat.
Carmen later confirmed it.
I had a relationship with Jay-Z, but the thing about Jay-Z and I, we were friends before anything. That was my best friend.
Even Jay's mom
But
was
you
cool.
say he just
She called
a
Hot
friend.
97 and told him to apologize, which he did live on air. Eventually, the beef died down. They shocked everyone in 2005 when they hopped on stage together and officially squashed it. Since then, they've performed together multiple times. But even now, fans still debate who really won. One thing's for sure, Jay and Nas gave hip-hop one of its greatest rivalries. You see, Kendrick Lamar knows a thing or two about rivalries as well. While his tension with Drake is widely known, Kendrick has had beef with other artists, some even more talented than Drake.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. Yeah, man. Shout out to Music Vibe, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel. They always show love over here. Make sure y'all run them likes up, reviews up, comments up over there on their channel. And yeah. Fuck Jay-Z, man. Fuck Did You Dare. We went an hour long on this. My bad. I ain't mean to go an hour long on this. But fuck Jay-Z, nigga. Fuck that bitch ass, big lip ass, hoe ass, fuck ass nigga, bro. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, peace out.